Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another 7 o'clock premiere. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen. It's a story we've been covering in the past 24 hours that came up sometime this week. We've been following it, and it's out of Phoenix, Arizona, revolving around this young lady right here who tragically lost her life. Zariah Dodd, 16 years old and 22 weeks pregnant. And this girl, like we said earlier in other videos, this girl has been killed. She was killed in a park and out there in Phoenix, Arizona, after leaving her group home. And a lot of information has been coming out. And a lot of people have been talking about the motive to this. You know, these two people that you see here are responsible for the death of this young lady. The young boy you see up here, his name is JechriJames-Gillett. He's 18 years old. This raggedy looking dude you see here is Jarrell Davis. He's 36 years old. Now, listen, I don't even talk about this. I just want you to listen closely. They're going to reveal a possible motive. I think this is the motive. Reveal a possible motive, and there's a twist in the role that both of these people play and why they are together. These two idiots here and responsible for the death of this girl. I want you to listen closely, see if you catch it. Check it out.
Tonight, Valley prosecutors are revealing more about a potential motive in the murder of a pregnant teenager. The father of her child now sits inside the Maricopa County Jail. 12 News journalist Sean Rice here now with those emerging details for us tonight. Sean.
Hey, Rachel, this is just a terrible case. And 16-year-old Zariah Dodd was 22 weeks pregnant when Phoenix police say she was murdered at the hands of the father of her child. That man is 36-year-old Jarrell Davis. And when he appeared late last night for the very first time in front of a Maricopa County judge, prosecutors revealed the teen was likely killed to prevent her from having that child. As those who knew and loved Zariah Dodd gathered at Maryview Park Friday night,
Jarrell Davis, 92688.
her alleged killer stood in front of a judge.
There are allegations that you committed murder in the first degree.
In that hearing, prosecutors with the Maricopa County Attorney's Office outlined some of the evidence against Jarrell Davis. They revealed that Dodd was awaiting completion of a forensic interview with police. That's an interview that could have led to Davis facing charges for sexual misconduct with a minor.
There was a DNA test also done on the unborn child. That DNA test did confirm that the suspect is the father of that unborn child.
Phoenix police say Dodd left the group home in Surprise, where she was living, on the night of July 4th to go meet up with Davis. Dodd would not return to her group home that night, and her body was found at Maryview Park in West Phoenix the next day by a man who was walking his dog. She was found with a gunshot wound to her head, according to prosecutors. Another man, 18-year-old JechriJames-Gillett, has also been charged in connection with Dodd's murder. His exact involvement has not yet been disclosed, though prosecutors do say that he was dating Dodd around the same time that she was killed.
I'm still waiting to say for someone to tell me that she's in witness protection, or she's hiding somewhere.
Richelle Fox, Zariah's former kinship caregiver, remembers the young soul as funny, smart, and intelligent. A teen and her unborn child lost far too soon. 2 counts of first-degree murder. That's 1 count for Dodd and another count for allegedly killing her unborn child. Both men are currently being held inside the Maricopa County Jail on $1 million cash-only bonds. Rachel.
Did you hear that shit? This makes the whole thing all that more worse. As if it couldn't get any worser. She was about to get interviewed by the police as to how she got pregnant in that group home. They was going to do an investigation, get to the bottom of who got you pregnant, and so on and so forth. What did we talk about? She left out that night from the group home to meet this guy. And now she dead. Said she was shot in the head. Single gunshot wound, shot in the head. Then the role this other guy plays They only said a small thing, but think about it. They said she was dating this 18-year-old boy and this 36-year-old man at the same damn time. What you think about that? Supposedly, according to reports I did yesterday, they were with her earlier that day in the group home prior to her leaving out that night and then being found dead the next morning in a public park in Phoenix. Now, I don't know, her group home they said was in Surprise, Arizona. I don't know how close that is to Phoenix. But one thing's for sure, this woman was shot, this young lady was shot and left in a public park. And these two people are on the hook for it. Both of them had a relationship with her. Now, an 18-year-old boy with a 16-year-old girl. You know what I'm saying? That's still kind of, you know what I'm saying? But a 36-year-old man in a love triangle with an 18-year-old boy concerning a 16-year-old girl, that's something for concern. That right there is as sick as it get. And this guy right here, his name shouldn't be on the news. His face shouldn't be on the news. He shouldn't even be wrapped up in this damn story. But he got a history of doing this type of stuff to young teenagers. This is crazy. I mean, seriously, I mean, just thinking about this whole thing, it just makes my head want to explode. She was shot in the head. I said earlier in the video that I did earlier today, I said, you know, I wouldn't be surprised because they ain't really talked a lot about the young guy. That's the only thing we heard so far is he was in a relationship with her too. I'm more than sure. And like I said this before, they saying they don't know what role he played. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me not say I'm sure. Let me just say I wouldn't be surprised if this older dude got this younger dude to kill her, because this guy has a reputation for using children. Yeah, he's 36 years old, but his mindset is that of those people that he run with. You got an 18-year-old boy around you, both of y'all mixed up in having relations with a 16-year-old girl in a group home. A group home. Now she's dead. She's with child of the 36-year-old guy. And the 36-year-old guy is getting charged with the bodies of both the unborn baby and Zariah Dodd. Either way, man, this is some sick stuff. You got a 14-year-old girl pregnant before they gave him probation. Then he got other charges where he did crazy stuff with young kids. But he's out. You know what I'm saying? Some people could say the group home failed. Some people could say the family failed for her being in the group home. Other people can say whatever they want. You know who failed her first? The justice system. This motherfucker should have never been out. And that's the thing. We keep seeing this new type of criminal that's not scared of American justice or American penalties for crimes. But the penalty and punishments don't catch up to the deeds that these new wave demons do out here. The system failed first because he should have been gone. You know what I'm saying? If he did respectable time for all of the stuff he did out here, maybe she still would have been alive. She's 16, he's 36. Think about that shit. 20 years older than her, and he thought it was a good idea to find alluring attraction into a baby. That should be a baby in his eyes. But this is just how it is out here. Jail does not fix where he's going. So no matter if he gets life or whatever, it's a win-win because he still keeps his life where she didn't. And even the unborn baby that didn't ask to be here. 18-year-old dude with a 36-year-old guy. Both of them was dating a 16-year-old girl. That's wrong all the way across the boards. I'm done with it. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's always the ones that need to pay the ultimate penalty for their actions that skate free, while the person that's caught up in it is the one that pays the ultimate price. Make it make sense. See you in the next video. Take care.